Hello, everybody. My name is Torben Dahlstra. I am a paramedic here at Station 32. We are going to do a short presentation or kind of go over some of the Haz-Mat uh, required Haz-Mat training that we have on a monthly basis. We're going to be going over a few things. And well, I am by far not a Haz-Mat expert. I'm a paramedic. I kind of specialize in medicine, but I am a Haz-Mat tech. It's good to get out here and brush off some of the cobwebs because we are at the Haz-Mat station. It's good to get out here and train and practice. Some of the things we're going to be covering this month is the Haz-Mat Elite ID, some of the laptop capabilities, and the Mercury Spill Kit. And it's one of those things, and I'm guilty of it too. I need to be out here just reviewing, and training. Just because we don't get a lot of Haz-Mat calls, and if you don't use it, you lose it. The Mercury Spill Kits. To be honest with you, I had to enlist some help because honestly, I didn't know we even had a Mercury Spill Kit. Firefighter Borja was gracious enough to help me locate these, and to be honest, he didn't really know where they were either. So we went up to our captain. Captain Wilper was able to show us where they were on the truck, which just shows to me I need to be out here training more. The Haz-Mat Mercury Spill Kit is located on the left-hand side of the truck in the black compartments. The top rear black compartment, as you can see, it's missing right there in the picture. Here's another picture of it. I have the instructions on how to use this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over this, but here are the step-by-step instructions on how to use the Mercury Spill Kit. The biggest thing is, of course, we want to make sure we're wearing our PPE, our gloves when we are using or testing for mercury. And it talks about how it is solidified and then it can be swept up and disposed of properly. The next thing we're going to be talking about is the Haz-Mat Elite ID. And like I said, it's been close to 10 years since I've taken Haz-Mat Tech, and the technology has just advanced so much. When I was looking for this, I was looking for a big case, and now it's just handheld. It's very, very small, very compact, and like I said, the technology has just advanced tremendously, which is awesome. Here's Firefighter Borja with the Haz-Mat Elite ID. And where is it located? Well, it's located right here. Like I said, here it is. It is located in one of these black Pelican cases, and it's right here in the rear of Haz-Mat 32 below the printer. So that is where it's stored. And we're going to watch a quick demonstration video on.
Users of CBRNE detection equipment are typically wearing heavy protective gear and face various environmental conditions that challenge their ability to view and manipulate the controls of their detection devices. The new Haz-Mat ID overcomes these challenges and features an interface that has high visibility in direct sunlight, large keypad controls, an intuitive workflow, and a modern look and feel that is consistent with your everyday electronic computing devices.
Smiths Detection's new Haz-Mat ID is operated using a large keypad controller with keys that can be lit individually to guide the user through the software operations. On the top right of the display screens, we show the status of the system, including remaining battery life and wireless signal level. From the home screen, the user can select from 4 options. Settings, which is accessed by selecting the star key, allows the user to set the date and time, turn alert tones on and off, and perform other system maintenance functions. Throughout the software, the function of the star key changes and typically represents some type of special operation. Using the up and down arrow keys, the operator can select the remaining options. System check will allow the user to run a standard verification sample to verify and log system performance. Results will allow the user to review previous results collected on the device and export those results to a command center or physically connected memory device. All system check results are also included in the previous result menus and can be exported for evidentiary purposes. By selecting Identify, the user will be guided through the standard operation of the device, where unknown chemical substances will be identified via comparison with onboard databases of FTIR spectra. After selecting Identify, The software shows the user the status of the background acquisition process, during which the signal is being baselined with no sample present on the sensor. During this acquisition, specific system parameters are being collected, such as the internal temperature and signal-to-noise levels, and these parameters get fed into the library search process to optimize the chemical identification results. Once the baseline reading is complete, the user sees a signal quality meter that will increase as the sample is loaded onto the Diamond ATR sensor. Initially, this meter will read 0, be color-coded in red, and will fill only a slight portion of the screen. As the sample contacts the sensor, the reading will change to 1, turn yellow, and fill half of the screen. Finally, when sample loading is complete, the meter reads 2, lights green, and fills the whole width of the screen. The same red and green indications are provided when the system is switched into touch-to-sample mode with the second Diamond interface. From this screen, the user also has the option to select the star key to preview the infrared spectrum in real time. Finally, the user selects the right arrow key to initiate the data collection process. The analysis time on this device is fixed by the user and will never take an unexpectedly long time. This is in contrast to the approach taken in other handheld FTIR devices, where the analysis time can take tens of minutes or even hours, depending on the user's level of expertise. The new Haz-Mat ID is designed such that users of all experience levels can always get accurate results in less than 1 minute. Once the data acquisition is complete, the onboard spectral databases are searched using the same proven algorithms used with the Haz-Mat ID 360, but optimized for the high-speed processor of this new device. Typical library search speeds are 10 times faster than they are on the Haz-Mat ID 360. If the user elects to screen for a targeted list of high-priority chemicals from the system database, they will quickly see those high-priority matches appear on screen. These priority alerts may include chemical warfare agents, narcotics, explosives, or toxic industrial chemicals. The appearance of an alert tells the user that the observed signal is consistent with the spectral features of one or more priority threats and serves as a fast, presumptive identification of chemicals of high interest. In the hypothetical case shown here, 3 priority alerts were produced. Each alert is shown with a graphical icon representing its class, with the class also printed on the right-hand side of the screen. The full chemical name is also shown along with a 5-segment scale depicting the level that each target may contribute to the overall signal. In a case where 5 bars appear, it is possible that the material was present in the sample in a nearly pure form and would likely be the only alert shown on the screen. A lower number of bars would indicate that the sample is probably a mixture, perhaps of chemical agents mixed with contaminants, homemade explosives, or narcotics mixed with cutting agents. The key benefit here is that the critical information, the possible presence of the most important chemical threats, is communicated to the user as quickly and simply as possible without having to carry out a lengthy analysis process. Immediately after receiving a priority alert, a user can export the result file wirelessly to a command center by selecting the star key. The file will arrive at the command center within a few seconds, and the operator can then elect to run a full library search or select the home button to exit. The user can select Library Search to see the results from the roughly 10,000 Spectrum database installed on the device. This database can also include user-defined libraries generated previously by users of the Haz-Mat ID and Haz-Mat ID 360 products. In most cases, the library search results will be seen instantly after selecting the right arrow key, because the device automatically runs the library search in the background while the user is viewing the priority alert results. In the example shown here, a mixture of 3 components was identified, consisting of a homemade explosive. Shown are the chemical names, the CAS registry numbers, and a text indicator of the hazard class of each material. The chemicals identified are HMTD, hydrogen peroxide, and hexamine, with HMTD tagged as an explosive, hydrogen peroxide tagged as an oxidizer, and hexamine tagged as a fuel. The circular wheels on the left-hand side of the screen report the estimated relative contributions of each mixture component to the overall spectrum. In this case, the mixture is reported as 3 parts HMTD, 1 part hydrogen peroxide, and 1 part hexamine. From here, The user can again use the star key to export the results wirelessly to a command center, and can select the right arrow key to view the sample and library spectra that were recorded, or select the home key to exit the results screen.
The new Haz-Mat ID is easy to use, intuitive, and is a powerful assessment tool for the identification of unknown chemical hazards. It provides the responder with the critical information they need to see on scene and enables a wireless link to their incident command center or other line of authority to streamline critical decision making. We've shown you how an unknown substance can be measured, identified, and the results transferred wirelessly to a command center in just 3 clicks of a single button. "Don't turn us into buttonologists" is a statement that we've heard from first responders. We've translated that requirement into the most user-friendly FTIR system ever created.
So there was just a quick video on the Haz-Mat Elite ID, as you can see. Very simple to use. Technology has increased dramatically, and it's just one of those things we need to get out here and practice with it. Connectivity, as they were talking about in the video, it can be, the information can be sent electronically right to the command center. We have the capability to do that with this smaller Dell laptop. Has the software already connected to it, so that is one way we can send the data in real time, which is really, really cool. So if you haven't gotten a chance, like I'm encouraging everybody to come out here and play with this, and take a look at the new Haz-Mat Elite ID. Talking about software and apps, you know, obviously there's a number of them located on our laptops that we have in the back of the Haz-Mat rig. The 2 older, beefier laptops have all these pre-programmed. They've got just a mere wide selection of software and apps. And here are the different ones that we have: the Aloha, the Cameo, Chemical, the Cobra 4, the Marplot, which is a great way to plot Haz-Mat incidences. The Wiser app produces, just gives a wide variety of information. Obviously an app for weather, and then just the standard ERG, which we should all be familiar with. And like I said, it's one of those things we just need to get out here and play with these different applications, because, you know, someday it might be our day to be the research team, the subject matter expert, and how do we find all that information? We use these apps, we use our resources, we use our tools. So just getting out here and getting familiar with them. And like I said, I'm the first one to say I need to practice with all of these tools more. Bonus ones for you: if you fart in your Haz-Mat suit, you're going to have a bad time. I hope this presentation was helpful, informative, and we'll see you on the next call real soon. So thanks again for your attention. Have a great day, guys.